I had tear in my eyes when I thought about making this video because it reminded me of the time when I also had the same kind of thoughts. I also wanted to just end it all because I couldn't see any solution to it. I couldn't see what else can I do to end this suffering, to end this pain. Thankfully, I didn't act upon it, but I know it's hard right now. I know this feels like all darkness. It feels like you are exhausted. It feels like there is no hope to it. And I don't even know why I'm making this video because I have no pointers with me. I have nothing that I want to share. I just want to be a listening ear for you guys who are going through suicidal thoughts. And to give you some kind of comfort, I really want you to watch this 2 minutes video which I recorded 2 years back in May 2023. It's just a small snippet. Even if you don't want to watch the whole video, at least just watch this part which I'm going to share with you, which will help you understand that you are not alone in this journey. And the thoughts that seems very unique to you are not that unique. People have come out of it as well. So you can too. I'm not here to advise you anything. I just want to share this snippet. And after that, if you choose to stay, I will share the things that has helped me to get through this time, to get through this phase, and also how we can make a community of people who are going through these thoughts so that we can support each other. So if you choose to stay after the video, that's great. If you don't, that's even better. I just want you to watch this video and then we will talk about it. But I'm trying. I'm trying to stay afloat. I'm trying to not give up. I'm trying to figure a way out to feel fulfilled in my life. For a first time, I have never felt fulfilled in my life. Either it's emotionally or socially or whatever. I'm not having panic attacks, but I'm just crying because I don't know. I don't know why I'm crying, but I'm crying. So the point of this video is that this is where I am currently right now in my life. I know there are a lot of people who have worse than me, who had worse than me, and I'm just putting it out there that I know that I will come out of this. I have to come out of this. Because it's not very pretty to live a life like this where you don't know your emotions, where you don't know who you are as a person, where you don't know what you want to do in a career, where you don't know what are your priorities because you have always been a people pleaser. And the irony is that I still have no friends. Yeah, there might be a lot of things that I need to discover about myself because that's a never ending thing. But I will not give up. Sometimes I feel suicidal, but I will never give up. I'm not that weak. I believe that there is a light at the end of this tunnel. And how are you feeling right now? How did that video made you feel? Did you feel like, yeah, these are the things that I'm also going through? Or do you feel like, yes, what he's saying is right and there is absolutely no hope? Do you also feel not fulfilled in your life? Do you also feel that this pain is so unbearable and the whole world is against you? Do you also feel like there is no empathy left in this world? No one seems to understand you, no one seems to support you, even if you reach out for help. Because I also get it that once you start reaching out for help, it also takes a lot of energy, and the people who are not going through these thoughts won't be able to understand that how much energy it took you to just ask for help. And even after that, if people don't understand you and don't seem to support you the way you want to be supported, it just shatters you that the little bit of energy that I had, I used because I thought that I would just ask out for help, and that didn't pan out the way I wanted it to be, and now I have left with no energy. So, to gain energy, you sleep a lot because you don't want to be with these thoughts, and it's a response that your body is making to protect you. And sometimes you also get the dreams of like negative dreams, and that's when it gets very nasty because you can't just escape it. You can't even escape it in your sleep. You can't even escape it no matter what. I was also going through the same thing like you watched right now, and there were few things that I told myself because I didn't want to give up no matter what. That's the one thing that I was pretty sure about, that yeah, these are the thoughts that I'm having right now, these are the things that I'm going through right now, these are the feelings that I'm feeling right now, but I'm not going to act upon it. I knew that. And believe it or not, you also don't want to act upon it. It's just that you don't seem to see any other option. And while you are contemplating to take this step or not, if you have stumbled upon this video, it's a sign that you are here to stay. It's a sign that you matter, at least to me. Now you will say that you don't even know me. How the fuck can you say that? I can say that because even if I don't know you, I know the feeling that you are going through. And that's something that I don't want anyone to go through in their lives. And if I'm able to save even a single life, that's job well done at my end. That's I'm getting goosebumps right now. That's the only thing that matters to me in my life. If I am able to save lives, either it's mentally, either it's physically. Because I have been through depression, I have been through these thoughts for as long as I can think of. But in the last 2 years, I took some steps towards my betterment because I have had enough. So there were two options, either to end it or either to change the direction of my life and of my thinking. And that's what I did. The first question that I asked myself is that, okay, you want to end your life right now. Let's assume that you have ended your life, correct? Let's assume that you have ended your life and you reborn tomorrow with the same age, wisdom, knowledge, information, but without the weight of your pain, but without the burden of your responsibilities, but without the claustrophobia of your expectations that you have put upon yourself. How differently will you live your life? How differently will you approach this thing called life? It doesn't matter if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It doesn't matter how much time do you have or how much time do you think you have on this earth. But how will you live your life differently? And that's what your body and soul actually needs. Suicidal thoughts and these negative patterns are just a trauma response of your body and mind to tell you that they have had enough. Either you change the direction or either you just do the act. So that changed something in me, that absolutely I know there are expectations of people that I love. I know there are a lot of things that I am not capable of right now. But I also knew that most of the expectations that I've put upon myself are very unrealistic, and it's something that has been influenced by an environment and the things that I consume. That is not real, because if I'm on social media constantly, I am comparing myself subconsciously. Even if you think that you're not comparing, subconsciously your mind is comparing yourself with the life that you're seeing on social media. And we know the fact that all the people on social media just put out their best life, their best part of their lives, and that's not even 1% of their whole lives that they put online. So it's not very rational to compare yourself with someone who was just sharing 1% of their life with your 100%, because no one knows you better. Even if you think that you don't know yourself, still no one knows you better. I'm not here to give you any advice. If you feel that it's becoming a lecture, you can, but I would really like you to stay. I just read an article before making this video that a girl from India has committed suicide because her followers on Instagram were declining, and her goal of reaching 1 million followers was becoming more and more distant, and that consumed her, and that made her take that decision. It's very sad. It's absolutely the worst thing that can happen to anyone. But we also need to understand that when we attach our self-worth to the external things in life, either it's social media followers, either it's external validation, either it's external love, anything that is external which is attached to your self-worth will consume you, because you will try to protect it no matter what. And once you do it enough times, it starts to consume you. The only thing that you think that is attached to your self-worth will start consuming you and consuming your self-worth. That's the paradox of it, if we attach our self-worth to something external. If you closely look at your thoughts right now, if you closely look at the life right now, you will see that there are things that you have attached your self-worth to which are very external and not internal. Then you will start realizing, okay, I can't attach my self-worth to external things because that's not in my control, because that doesn't matter in my life. That can't dictate my life. That will also change something in you, because your self-worth is self. Self is internal. It should always be internal, and it should always be high enough to not let anything affect you anymore. It's easier said than done. I know, I get it. I still, you know, deal with these things, not suicidal thoughts, but deal with this thing that I don't want to attach myself to external things, because we are humans and we live in modern era where there are a lot of distractions, and to keep yourself in line is very hard. It takes a lot of efforts, but it can happen. Might not be perfectly, but you can improve drastically if you start taking steps towards these directions. But if you don't have the energy right now to do anything about it, don't do anything about it. And just understand that these are just your feelings, and feelings change. That's the nature of them. It changes. It might take longer than you expect, but it changes. You just don't have to give up. You just have to stay the course of finding the light at the end of the tunnel. Even if you think that there is no light, there is light, I can guarantee you. Even if you don't want to move forward to find the light, don't move backward and end the life. At least just stay where you are and start observing your thoughts. start observing the life around you. Because in your mind, you have already ended your life, and the life that you are currently living is very disassociated with your mind. You're just like living dead person walking the earth. So why not just at least give it one more try and get the awareness of the thoughts, get the awareness of the life that you're living, start understanding the patterns. If you don't want to move forward, just don't move backwards. And to make this thing more inclusive, the community that I talked about, I'm taking a pledge that for every comment that comes on this video, I will reply to it until I die. This is a safe space of the thoughts that you're going through. This is a safe space of the suicidal thoughts that you have right now. I just want you to vent out in the comments. This is a safe fucking space. I want every one of you to comment the thoughts, the trauma that you're going through, the feelings that you are going through, and I will reply to each one of you. And you will see a community taking shape in these comments, because you will understand that you are not alone. You will relate to a lot of different stories of different people that will give you comfort. And we together helping each other through these tough times is the best thing that we can do as a community. And I want to utilize this opportunity of the community that we have built together to make it to use for someone who wants to end their life. And let's try our best that they don't do it. Let's try our best to vent out the things. Let's try our best to share the experiences and the wisdom that you guys had and you have came out of it, to help the people who are still in those thoughts. How did you came out of it? I can only help with my own experiences, but if there are people who have gone through it, can share their experiences to the people who are venting out in the comments. It's a beautiful loop that we can create. It's a beautiful community that we can create under these comments. So I encourage you, if you're going through these thoughts, please vent out, share your problems, share your emotions, share your thoughts, share your feelings, share everything. And if you're someone who have managed to came out of it, I want you guys to comment and reply to the comments, to the people who are venting out, so that you can help them with your experiences. This is my small bit to do this for the community, or do this for the people who are going to watch this video. And if you have found this video, it is for a reason. You should understand that. Because misery loves company, and you don't want to accompany it for a very long time. So you better vent out right now, and you will feel light, and we are here to support you. Even if you think that there is no one in your life, we are here to support you as a community. So please vent out in the comments. I am waiting, and this is a pledge that until I die, I will reply to each one of the comments that I get under this video. And until you vent out, please don't do the act. Please reach out to me. I will make sure that I brainwash you into believing into yourself again. I will brainwash you to see that there is more possibilities to this beautiful life. I will make sure that you don't do it. And you don't have to do it.